Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Tristan Cook.
And I'm Karla Perez.
And welcome to your BNN News Show. This week, we'll be showing you more on C4 Fair,
Leukemia Lymphoma Week,
and 8th grade parent night.
All this and more here on your Bulldog News Network.
The evening of Monday 4th of this past week was 8th grade parent night, when 8th graders, soon to be freshmen, can come tour North with their parents. BNN spoke to a Columbus North student who helped to learn more.
The 8th grade parent night was Wednesday, January 30th at Columbus North High School. BNN spoke to Hallie Wilson to talk about her experiences.
Today I am just helping Sensei set up her booth and teach 8th graders or bring them in and try to take an interest in Japanese because I never had that. So it'd be kind of like a new learning experience for me, and it'd be a great opportunity for the 8th grade students coming into North. I think it's here for incoming students because they've never been into high school before. They don't know anything about high school. They don't know the classes. It's kind of like when you're wanting to enroll into college but you don't know what their majors are or what you want to study. And I think that if they are to take a tour, get to know what the building is, understand what classes they could take or what career paths they want to make later on, I think it'd be a nice opportunity for them to know, oh hey, maybe I want to take this language, or if I want to take this math class or something. I think it's also very fun to stay after school and be a part of something that you really enjoy. And I do that with Japanese because I take a lot of my time and focus a lot with just that language.
This is Julia Eakin reporting for BNN.
On Wednesday of this week, the annual C4 Career Fair took place in the Commons. Students from various C4 pathways presented their classes to the public. BNN reporter Dimitri Bailey spoke to the C4 teachers to learn more.
BNN spoke to Mrs. Wallace, Mr. Foyley, and Mrs. Goodwin about the classes they teach and how their experience at the career fair went.
So I teach education professions. I want students to know that with education professions, it's a class that they can come to and learn about teaching. And in that class they get to go out and do cadet teaching quite a bit of the semester. They get 12 credit hours of college credit, and it's a great way to learn about teaching and if it's something you want to do.
What do I want future students to know? I want them to know that there's plenty of opportunities for this trade, especially in this community. There's a lot of manufacturing, big businesses, a lot of smaller shops also. There's plenty of different job titles that you could have associated with precision machining.
I want them to know that when they walk in the door, it looks like all we're doing is playing. Because that's what you do with small children. You teach them through play. I want them to know that they have the chance to make a difference in children's lives. I want them to know that as they're in this class, they're going to be empowered to understand children, to plan activities for them, to make great, awesome, yummy snacks for them that are good for their bodies, and to just really make a future for kids.
This is Dimitri Bailey reporting for BNN.
Key Club has recently started a fundraiser for leukemia and lymphoma. Each classroom has a box for money that students can donate to. BNN spoke to students and staff to learn more.
BNN sat down with student Mary Queen and English teacher Mrs. Culp to discuss the current Key Club fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
The boxes for this particular fundraiser stand for, they're from Key Club, and they go to help the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to raise money for research for childhood cancer.
The teacher with the box with the most amount of money will get the prize.
I inspire kids to donate money, mostly because I annoy them. I walk through the classroom and do that until someone adds some money to the box. But then it is kind of a group effort, and we've talked a lot about what the cause is and why it's important and why we should donate, and that also gets people to donate.
All of the money is going to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Mrs. Kolb explains the importance of donating and the impact it makes.
Sure. We had a story, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to have like a little visual that I can show my kids of Cooper and Rosalind and the story that they have that is important to our family. And I think being able to share that personal connection from our family and the families that have experienced leukemia with their children has made a big impact. You can donate money to a box like this in any classroom, but if you don't have a classroom you would like to support, come on down to 1309. We'll be happy to take your change.
This is Kyle Carlson reporting for BNN.
For the past month, U.S. and World History classes have been working on an updated version of the National History Day project, specific to Columbus North. Here's Corbin Armstrong to tell you more.
BNN sat down with senior Enzo Fragante to discuss his 150-year project he worked on in his U.S. history class.
Well, this project's about there's many topics to it. There's constructions and the additions to the building from the beginning when it was first called Columbus High School, and the improvements they've had over time. So we've had pictures of the cafeteria before and after. We've had the band room, basically the blueprints from the first floor to the second floor, the origins of the school, and like I said, the improvements. That's the topic I chose. That was the main topic, and that's the one I stuck to. So I felt like it was pretty interesting to actually talk about this one because not a lot of people know about the history of this school.
Enzo explains why he chose the topic he did and the requirements of the project.
I chose this topic because, like I said, I really think that people coming to North High School should know about what was the school before. What was its name? Columbus High School.
This is Corbin Armstrong signing out.
That's it for today, Bulldogs. This is Karla Perez.
And I'm Tristan Cook.
Have a great weekend.